away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Has him on the quick hitter. Bouncing football. Packers pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Here we go.
Kicks the handoff. Now Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set, ready. Set.
Back to the air. Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, ready. 33. Yep, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He only only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Trying for it with Penix. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Penix finds the in route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Falcons need some big yards in a hurry. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Penix. Hauled in left side. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, but it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Penix is going to throw again. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's brought in by Mooney. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. They've got a man in motion.
Yellow, 46, red, cycle.
Love with it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackled there by James Pierce. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
He lofts one deep, center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, ball at the 36. Another carry for Robinson. And no repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Hardman with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Love from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
43. Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go now. Catch, steal, black.
Motioning Watson left.
Hut, hut.
He'll throw it. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Nixon now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Put.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
Yards on the play. And the Packers first down.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Set. Blue 32. Set. Go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lowe. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 15.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Cut.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers cut it to a point late in this one. Jordan Love, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he won't make it across. They definitely weren't afraid to go for it all there, but they remain down by 1.
Packers 20.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now a handoff to Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's incomplete on second down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
At the 11-yard line.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine